They say plants like music. Yeah, no, like really, they respond to the vibrations of it, which means that this playlist you're listening to, the plants are too. You know what else plants like? Organic soil from Miracle Grow. It's made with all the best stuff like wood fiber and compost. Plus, it's OMRI certified organic, which officially means it's made with superior ingredients. And when you give your plants the stuff that makes them happy, they won't judge you on your iffy playlist. Hear that, plants? So go ahead and give them Miracle Grow.
This podcast is sponsored by Monarch Money. Are you saving to reach your financial goals? Reaching those goals isn't just about getting more money, but by managing what you have. And the best way to manage your money? Monarch Money. Monarch Money is a new kind of finance app that's intuitive, powerful, ad-free, and takes the headaches out of budgeting. Try it free when you go to monarchmoney.com/podcast. Monarch puts all your accounts, investments, transactions, and finances at your fingertips. With a complete view of your finances, you'll gain insights on your spending and find new ways to save. Plus, Monarch lets you customize your dashboard, collaborate with your partner, set custom budgets and goals, and track your progress toward them. See why Mint users are turning to Monarch Money and loving it, and why the Wall Street Journal named Monarch Money the best budgeting app overall. Get a 30-day free trial when you go to monarchmoney.com/podcast. That's MONARCH money.com/podcast for your free trial. monarchmoney.com/podcast.
Hey, small business leaders. Have you ever thought there's got to be an easier way to do all this busy work? With JustWorks all-in-one platform, you can check all the boxes, run payroll in 90 seconds, access premium benefits, take care of tax reports, and even hire internationally through JustWorks EOR. Any questions? Reach out to expert staff for real human support. Plus, transparent pricing guaranteed. Visit justworks.com/podcast to join the thousands of small businesses that trust JustWorks to take care of payroll, benefits, compliance, and more.
Meet Cute has some exciting changes coming your way, so get ready to level up your listening. Craving new Meet Cute episodes as soon as they drop? Discover a new episode of our addictive audio series, from romantic comedies to dramas to fantasies, Tuesdays and Fridays on our main feed, Meet Cute Originals. Plus, get a special bonus series on Mondays throughout the summer. Prefer to binge listen? Get the full series in one single episode, dropping on the last day of the series run. Say goodbye to the Meet Cute All Access subscription, because now all listeners can enjoy our series anywhere, anytime, completely free. Because at Meet Cute, stories are on us, always.
Happy birthday, dear Juli. Happy birthday to you.
Ay, Ángel. The whole restaurant gets it. You're annoying.
Oh, mama, relax. Juli likes it, don't you, hijo?
Yeah.
Ugh, don't call me mama. It gives me flashbacks.
Oh, Leah, leave the man be. Not in front of Chewy. I waited until you were 18 to tell you what a piece of work your own dad was.
I remember. Great birthday present. You're 18. Welcome to adulthood. By the way, your dad sucks. Mallory was standing right beside me, and she was only 15.
Well, you two needed the truth. I didn't want you to run off and get pregnant with some self-centered piece of...
Oh, clearly I heeded your warning.
At least you had someone there giving you advice. This mess is on you. I didn't have anyone to stop me from making bad choices.
What a way to speak about your child on his birthday.
Oh, Leah, everyone here knows you're impossible. I raised you. I've seen the way you talk to your boyfriends. I don't know how Ángel ever put up with you.
You don't talk bad about me in front of my baby either. He thinks his mama is the best mama in the whole world, don't you, baby?
Yep. And Daddy's the best daddy.
Ángel is a fantastic father to Chewy. Do you know how many birthday parties your own dad showed up for?
Yeah. They were my birthdays, Mom. 6 of mine and 3 of Mallory's.
Ángel has been here for Chewy's 8 out of 8.
Is that all it takes to be a good man? To show up on his kids' birthdays?
Ay, Leah. Is there something bitter in the water here or what?
Thank you, Holly. I'm just trying to eat pizza while celebrating my little guy's 8th birthday. That's a big year in a man's life. It's the year I broke my first bone.
You're crazy, Daddy.
I don't think our son needs inspiration to hurt himself. Besides, he's less reckless than you are. He takes after me that way.
I did sort of break something today. I lost a tooth during school. Looky here.
Aww. Hi. My grandson is growing up.
Chewy, I better straighten up the house. It appears we'll be having a special guest tonight.
Oh, I know there's no tooth fairy, Mom.
What do you mean?
When I was at Daddy's house and I lost a tooth, he forgot to give me $1, so he told me that the tooth fairy isn't real. Then he gave me $5 not to tell you.
I think I'm going to need those $5 back, too.
Way to go, Ángel. That was only Chewy's childhood.
His childhood. I still paid him the money.
It's okay, Mom. I was suspicious about the tooth fairy, Easter bunny, and Santa anyway.
My Chewy is so smart. He knows the word suspicious. Personally, I would have loved it if you and Mallory had realized that St. Nick was just me, your single mother, working extra hours to buy you dolls you stopped caring about 5 minutes later.
Oh, but Chewy, you loved Santa Claus. You'd wake up so happy with these wide eyes and a smile across your face. Unlike your grandmother, I cherished that moment.
Why don't we worry about Santa in December?
Leah, no one means to ruin the holidays for you. I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah, that's the thing about you, Ángel. Never thinking. I'm going to the bathroom.
Leah, what's going on with you tonight?
What? Chewy is 8 years old today, and he's already lost the magic of believing in Santa Claus. I know that was a big relief for you, but
Earth to Leah.
What?
Do you not remember how your little sister found out that Santa wasn't real?
Oh, yeah.
She caught me red-handed, a glass of milk in one hand and a gingerbread man in my mouth. She was 3. It was the most stressful Christmas of my life. Your piece of crap dad had just run off with some floozy, and my 2 girls were mad at me for providing a little holiday cheer. Neither of you would speak to me the next day. She's your poor mother. At least Chewy has the sense to not be mad at his parents for their disastrous relationship.
Ángel deliberately tries to get under my skin. He's like a little tick.
You sound like a little girl with a crush. Ew, boys have cooties. I bet you really want to pinch his cheeks and kiss him.
Mom, are you sure you're taking all your pills? You sound insane.
Oh, I'm just pulling this from thin air? Answer me this then. How come you can't stop looking at Ángel tonight?
I'm sitting across the table from him.
I wish Ángel was the father I could look at from across the table.
Oh, God. No more unsolicited advice from the world's most bitter woman.
I'm not bitter. I'm wise. And you and your sister would have killed for a dad like Ángel. A dad who picked you up every weekend like clockwork. Ángel is on the school PTO board. Why do I bother? It's like talking to a brick wall. I'm not saying you have to marry the guy, even though you probably want to. When you're done huffing and puffing, come join your family and eat your cupcake.
Welcome back, Leah. If I may say so myself, you look gorgeous.
No need to try and butter me up, Ángel. I forgive you.
Don't waste your breath on her, Ángel. I'll gladly take the buttering up.
You're beautiful, Grandma.
Yes, absolutely stunning, Holly. Everyone here got it from their mama.
I don't know how Leah could have ever left you with those dark eyes and that smile.
Ew, Mom, that's your would-be son-in-law.
Anyway, Leah, while you were sulking in the bathroom,
I wasn't sulking.
Ángel was telling us he was up for a big promotion.
Ah, see? A new managerial position opened up with Max. He said I was his top candidate.
That's incredible. When do you start?
Yeah, it's not that simple. I couldn't actually accept the position without proper immigration papers.
Shame about the visa. Could you apply for a green card now?
Yeah, I've been thinking it's time I do that. I mean, I've been here long enough. But these things take ages. I'll apply now, so if something like this opens up in the future, I'll be able to accept.
I like that plan, Daddy.
That is a great plan, Ángel.
Ugh. Look at those kids on TV. They don't have half the spunk you do, Chewy. I've always told your mother she should take you to these casting calls. That mug could pay for your college one day.
This is Denver, Ma, not Hollywood.
Oh, that's okay. My boy has a big, beautiful brain, too. He's going to get a scholarship. He's smart like his mama. Your pops never had the chance to think about college. I came to Denver 2 weeks after I turned 18. I worked at the first place that would hire me. That old wood stove pizza place in Aurora.
You really came and built a life here for yourself. Ay, Leah. Quit rolling your eyes and be proud of Ángel for once.
Thanks. It was tough, especially on the romance front. But hey, look at me now. And look at my son. Chewy's life will be different.
Yup. I'm going to be the first person in Daddy's entire family to go to college. Mommy couldn't finish college because she was too busy having me.
Attaboy, you'll take after your Auntie Mallory.
I'm going to study rhinos.
Wow. Big dreams. When your Aunt Mallory was 8, she was only thinking about the Spice Girls. She wasn't thinking about college. Her dream was to go on tour with them and then kiss one of them. Or all of them.
Hey, that was one of my dreams too.
You may not have kissed any of the Spice Girls, but you sure did kiss plenty of other women, Ángel.
Well, I think it's time for the check. What do y'all say?
Okay, Chewy and I are off to our grandma-grandson movie date now. I'll have him home by 8:30, Leah.
Thanks, Mom. Have fun. And don't eat too much candy, okay? I don't want you up all night. You have school tomorrow, remember.
I won't.
It's his birthday. Jeez. You think a saint raised you?
Bye, hijo. Te quiero.
Bye, Daddy. See you at the weekend.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for buying dinner for all of us. I appreciate it.
No problem. This was fun. Well, it was mostly fun when you weren't mad at me. Come on, Leah. It was all so long ago. When are you going to forgive me?
Most of the stuff happened a long time ago. I know I get on your case a little too much, but hey, Chewy graduating college before me was never my plan, you know? And, well, you are super annoying.
I get it. I messed up when we were younger. You have a lifetime past to be upset with me.
Yeah. Well, I should get going. Thanks again.
Wait, Leah. Before you leave, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah? What's up?
Well, it's about the green card. The job with Max is a lost cause, but I want to be prepared the next time something like this happens. Or, if I had my papers, I could even start applying for better jobs elsewhere. I want to give Chewy a good life, you know? And if he doesn't get a scholarship, then I want to be able to help him pay for college. Buy him a car, braces if he needs them, things like that. I want to be a good dad.
I know you want to be there for Chewy. You are a good dad.
Thanks. I appreciate it, trust me. I do. But I'm not just here asking you to tell me I'm a good dad to our son. I'm actually asking you a favor.
So what are you asking?
I've been researching what I need to apply for a green card. And while having Chewy makes things a little more promising, being married with a family would really up my odds of approval.
So, why are you telling me all this?
I wanted to ask you if you would, do me a real big favor. I would definitely owe you one. You see, the thing is, I was wondering, Leah, will you marry me?
Don't be a jerk, Ángel. Get up. You know, when I was 21, I dreamt about what it might be like if you proposed, and never once did I imagine it would be in the parking lot of a pizza palace. You have really outdone yourself.
Leah, wait, please. That was a stupid gesture. This is serious. Look, I really need your help here. You don't have to be my real wife, obviously, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. We can just go to the courthouse whenever suits you, and if you really don't miss this kiss...
I don't miss your kiss, no.
Then we can both curl our lips in and bump chins. I just need it on paper, so I can check married off on my application.
Why should I marry you? Why isn't there some other poor woman you're stringing along willing to marry you?
We are family, Leah, and family helps family out. You're my son's mother.
We were a family, Ángel, past tense. Now we are co-parents because you couldn't grow up. Not for me, not for Chewy. You want me to just marry you because what? You're ready to step it up 8 years later? Get over yourself.
Look, Leah, I'm the first to admit I was an immature fool back in the day. I didn't know how to handle being a dad. If I could go back and do everything different, I would. But I can't. And it's not like you were perfect. Sometimes it was a lot more appealing to go have a beer after work than come home to you just so you could yell at me for not drying the dishes enough.
Oh, so now it's my fault that you needed to go out drinking every night and because you didn't know how to clean dishes?
A little bit, yeah. Ay, Dios mío.
What? You thought you could just bat your eyes at me and I'd say yes? Typical.
No, I didn't think that, actually. I thought you might get over your pride for 1 second and think about how much my having a green card would change Chewy's life. It's not just about you. It's not even just about a job. It's about being here for our son. Residency would give me security here, which is something I've not had since the day I left Mexico. Chewy would be guaranteed to have his dad in his life. Something you always wish you had.
Don't try and make this some sob story about my dad. My mom raised me alone and we did just fine.
I don't want to marry you either. I don't want a wife that glares all the time or who can't take a joke or even a compliment. But you know what? If you were here at the Pizza Palace, down on one knee, asking me for the same favor, I would do it. And not even just for Chewy, but for you, Leah. Because even though you're the meanest girl on earth, I know you deserve a good life.
You've stated your case, Ángel. I'll think about it.
Okay. Good night, Leah.
Good night, Ángel. Fool.
Welcome in. I'll be with you in... Oh, it's you.
Nice to see you too, Mallory. Is that how you speak to all of your customers?
Aren't you technically not a customer since I give you all your coffee for free?
At least I tip you.
You've never tipped me. Not once.
I drive you home. Look, I don't have the energy to fight today. I failed my Spanish test again.
Again? I'll make you a vanilla latte.
If I don't ace the final, I'll flunk the class, which is so embarrassing as a half Chicana. I wish Mom would have taught us Spanish as kids.
Blame Grandma Lucia.
It feels like a lost cause. I'm literally too old for my brain to absorb Spanish now.
You're 19, Leah. You know what you need? A Spanish tutor.
Do you remember who you're talking to? I'm broke.
Here's your free latte. And take this day-old donut. Actually, I was cleaning off the bulletin board today, and I saw one about practicing Spanish. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. ¿Quieres practicar español?
Ew, Mallory, I'm not touching that. It was in the trash.
You didn't complain about the donut.
Okay, let me see. ¿Quieres practicar español? What's that mean?
You're joking, right?
I want to practice English, seeking a language exchange buddy.
call or text Ángel. Ooh, sexy name. Maybe you'll get a hot tutor.
Shut up, Mallory. This is probably a 60-year-old man. I'm gonna text him. Hola, Ángel. Me llama Leah. I saw your flyer at Bebop Cafe. I would love to meet for a language exchange date.
A date, huh?
I would love to meet and practice languages. My sister works the counter and could give us gratis cafe.
It's cafe gratis.
I hope he replies. My final's in 1 month. He wrote back! Hola, Leah, mucho gusto. Café y pasteles estaría bueno. Gracias. How about tomorrow at noon? What's your schedule tomorrow?
I'm on 10 to 4.
That sounds great. Hasta mañana. Muchas gracias.
Hello, sir. Welcome in. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm meeting someone. You might know her, actually. Leah. She said her sister worked here.
Ah, yes. I'm Mallory, your coffee supplier. Leah, your date is here.
Thanks.
Hi, you must be Ángel. I'm Leah. Muchas gracias por, meeting me. Oye.
¿Qué tipo de café te gustaría?
Otra vez, por favor, más lenta.
Sí. ¿Qué tipo de café te gustaría?
Ah, yo quiero una, vanilla latte.
Un café negro, por favor. Oops, I mean, 1 black coffee for me and 1 vanilla latte for your sister.
Got it. How do you say good luck in Spanish?
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte, Ángel. I hope you're as patient as you are good-looking.
Shut up, Mallory. Hey, Ángel, why don't you go get us una mesa? Y I'll bring las pastels.
Okay. I'll be in the back.
Mallory, you're making me look like an idiot.
Why do you care? Is it because you think Angel's cute?
Clearly, you're the one who thinks he's cute. You won't stop talking about it.
I recognize a good-looking man when I see one, but I'm interested in Latinas, Leah. I'm setting the mood.
The mood? I'm trying to pass my final.
Whatever. Order up.
How do you say good luck again?
Buena suerte.
Gracias. Eso fue amable de tu hermana.
De nada. Mi hermana es helada.
Ella necesita una chaqueta?
What?
You said your sister is cold. Does she need a jacket?
Oh, no. I meant Mallory is cool, like chill. Like it was cool that she gave us coffee.
Ah, sí. Okay. So, how would you rate your Spanish skills on a scale of 1 to 10?
Maybe like dos or tres?
And what are you hoping to get out of these conversations?
Oh, that's easy. A passing grade on my Spanish final.
I see. So in Spanish, we will help you study, and in English...
Yes, what would you like out of our English conversations?
Hacer un amigo especial? Do you know what that means?
To make a special friend. Los monos están jugando en la playa.
Muy bueno. Okay, I think that's enough Spanish for today.
Yeah, sure. I've learned so much this last month. You've been really patient. I feel like I owe you more than a few free coffees.
You're a great student. Very dedicated.
So, anyway, you were telling me a story about your family last week. Something about your little brother?
Oh, I was telling you that your relationship with Mallory makes me miss my little brother, Daniel. I haven't seen him in 3 years, since I left Mexico. I bet he's a real punk now.
I'm assuming you haven't seen your parents in 3 years either?
No. And no real idea when I'll see them again. I came here on a tourist visa, which expired. If I leave, I won't be able to come back.
It's gotta be so hard to miss your family for an indefinite amount of time.
It is. But I don't let myself think too much about it. I can't get too bogged down about something I can't change right now.
Yeah, I get that. I haven't seen my dad in like 10 years. I used to miss him, but I've learned to accept it for what it is.
Where's he now?
Your guess is as good as mine. I like to imagine he ran off with the circus. A life way more exciting than our little family. He's probably a lion tamer.
No way is taming lions more fun than hanging with you.
That's a total lie. And I'm guessing you were looking for a more experienced language buddy to have conversations with. Sorry if I sort of tricked you into being a tutor.
I was actually looking for someone a bit more advanced to chat in both languages, but something in my gut just told me to say yes.
So you're not disappointed that you've been helping me study flashcards instead of meeting someone cool to talk to?
I have met someone cool to talk to. I really enjoyed our conversations. I like getting to know you. Me gustas tú.
Me gustas tú, too.
Then it's a very good thing I came.
Yeah, me too. I mean, yes, it is. So, my final is on Friday. You think I'll pass?
With colors flying?
I think you mean with flying colors.
Ah, I see. We should celebrate after.
Yes, I would love to hang out with you after. I don't even care if I pass my test.
Hey, not funny. We put in all this hard work. You've gotta pass your test. I think I should give you one last lesson.
Oh?
The word for kiss is beso.
Uno más, por favor. Por buena suerte.
Una más, por buena suerte.
Mallory, I think I'm in trouble.
What's going on? Are you okay?
My period is late. I'm taking a pregnancy test now.
OMG, let me know ASAP what it says. Wait, weren't you being safe? Praying for you. Does Ángel know?
Ángel has no clue.
Hey, mi amor. Is everything okay in there?
Oh, hi. Yes, 1 minute. Sore, stomach.
I'll make you peppermint tea.
He thinks I'm in the bathroom with diarrhea. I haven't even farted in front of him yet. This is so bad.
Not as bad as it'll be to tell mom you're 20, barely passing your classes, and preggo with a guy you met 6 months ago from a piece of paper you found in the trash.
Wow, don't hold anything back, Mal. Ángel was your idea.
I have PTSD from mom's life. She had you at 19 and she's always told us.
I love you girls, but if I could go back, I'd have you 10 years later. You ruined my 20s and my breasts.
I know. She said she missed out on some of her prime drinking years because she had to breastfeed.
Your 21st birthday is coming up. You're not going to throw away your first legal tequila shot, are you? Mom breastfed me for 3 years.
Which is 2 years too many, if you ask me.
She thinks that's why I'm a booby girl now.
Look, I know that it seems like an easy answer, but I really love Ángel. He's the best guy I've ever met.
If he's so great, a few more years won't spoil him. Get your degree. Get a job. Save like $100 first. Then have a baby.
But what if this is what bonds us for life?
Leah, we watch 16 and Pregnant all the time. If there's one thing we've learned from MTV, it's that having a baby doesn't bond you and your baby daddy for life. It's more likely you'll be stuck knowing your baby daddy forever after you've broken up and hate him. Not to say babies aren't miracles and all, but you're a kid yourself, Leah. You know what Mom would say, don't you?
Nothing runs a man off faster than a crying child.
Ugh, yes. Oh no. I'm pregnant.
I made you a cup of peppermint tea.
Okay, thanks. I'll be out in just a second.
Leah, I know your different voices, mi amor. And this is definitely your I'm hiding something voice.
Ángel, why are you so perceptive, you big jerk? I am hiding something. Look at this.
Are we having a baby?
What are you so happy about? I'm too young to have a baby.
Okay, calm down, amor. Come, sit down.
I feel like something bad has happened.
Something bad? What are you talking about? This is happy news. There's a little baby. Our baby.
Can you just be practical for 1 second? I'm in college, Ángel. You're working 2 jobs just to keep this apartment. Now is not the right time for a baby.
You know what they say. There's never a right time for a baby. Babies just come when they come.
No, babies come when you come.
Babies are blessings. They're like cute little roly-polies.
You sound like a fool. It's so easy to be like, OMG, a baby's so cute. They're little and drink milk all day and giggle and they're just like the best. But babies are hard work too. Who's gonna stay up all night? You?
Yes, me. And you. We would raise a baby as a team. As a family.
I've had a family, and guess what happened? My dad got real sick of having kids, and I'm not interested in repeating the pattern because the idea of a baby sounds cute to you right now.
I'm not your father, Leah. I don't just think babies are cute. I know they grow up into children and are hard work. I left my family behind in Mexico because I wanted a better life. I want to plant roots here. I want to build a family with you, Leah. I love you.
Do you really think we could do this?
Together, we can do anything.
How are we going to afford it?
I'll pick up extra hours. You could go to school part-time and work a few more hours at the grocery store.
I refuse to drop out of college to have a baby. My mom did that, and I will not follow in her footsteps. I want a good life, Ángel.
I know. One with a good job, family vacations, and vanilla lattes.
Seriously, I could compromise on vanilla lattes, but I am determined to get a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. People go to school and have kids all the time. We will find a way. I promise.
I guess it would be kind of sweet to have our own little family.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
It sounds crazy, but yeah, I am.
Oh my God! We're having a baby!
Hi, Ángel. You had to honk? Your legs couldn't carry you up 2 flights of stairs?
Hi, Daddy!
Leah, get your hand out of my face. Why do your fingers smell like Cheetos?
Daddy, just now, Mrs. Mata asked Mom why she was so dressed up. She thought she had a date.
I told her that I was off to see a lawyer about you. And you know what she said? She said she hoped I was getting your butt for child support.
Child support. I support my child. Chewy, the next time you see that woman, you show her your feet.
His feet?
Chewy, show your mama your shoes.
Careful! We're in a moving vehicle.
Style over safety.
Those are Jordan Why Not sneakers. I keep Chewy looking fly.
How much were those?
Don't worry about it. I don't ask you how much you spend on...
Looking phenomenal? I thought you'd be a little nicer to me today, considering I'm doing you a pretty big favor.
Only compliments from here on out from my fiancé.
Hearing that word come out of your mouth makes me want to vomit.
Solo cumplidos para mi novia. Better? GPS says we're 2 minutes away. Let's do a quick practice run of our story.
Met young, fell in love, had a son, now we're engaged, and you need a green card. What else is there to say?
Could you maybe sound a little happier about our upcoming nuptials?
Relax, Ángel. I'm going to give an A-plus performance. You don't deserve it, but I'd do anything for my baby.
It took you 3 weeks to decide you'd do anything for your baby.
But while we're on the subject, this is purely business to me. We are not dating again.
Duh.
I don't want you texting me or calling me about anything other than Chewy or your green card. No. Happy Saturday, Leah. Let's go to the movies.
I invited you to one movie in the last 8 years.
And there will only be one kiss at the wedding when we say, I do. I don't want you thinking you can sneak some pecs while we're in front of the lawyer.
I don't want to kiss you anyway, Cheeto breath.
You have arrived at your destination.
Well, team, here goes nothing. Promise me that you'll be nice in there.
Would you like to make a pinky promise?
Office 327. This is it. Okay. Honey, son, here we are. Hello. I have an appointment to speak with someone about applying for a green card today.
You're in the right place. Come on in. Everyone, please, make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
Welcome to Wiseman and Associates, the immigration law firm of choice in the Denver metro area. I'm your paralegal, Val Wise Hunt. I go by they, them, theirs pronouns.
I'm Ángel. I've been in touch via email. This is my fiancée, Leah. And this is our son, Chewy. He's my pride and joy, aren't you, hijo?
Yep. And this is my dad. He's the best.
Well, welcome everyone. I'll make this meeting as painless as possible. You're here, Ángel, because you want to apply for a green card. And you two want to know that your partner and father is safe here in the U.S.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So the way this works is that we'll work together to file an I-485, blah, blah, blah. That's the fancy name for the green card application. I'm here to make sure we do it right for the highest chance of approval. And, of course, to make sure you two really are marrying for love and not this visa. You are marrying for love, right?
We are definitely in love.
We've been in love for a decade. I can't believe we waited this long to get married.
Great! Because you're applying for something called Green Card Through Family. Having a dependent child under the age of 21 will help, but they like to see nuclear families get these visas.
What's nuclear mean?
Oh, it means mom, dad, and baby are living under one roof.
We're all going to live together?
You'll have to excuse Chewy. We do all live together. He means that one day it'll be in our own house. We're, it's been tight. We're trying to save money for Ángel to see a lawyer. So at the moment, we're all living together, but at my mom's place. Very cooped up, but very nuclear. More nuclear, isn't it, to have a grandparent there?
I see. Okay, I've just got to ask a few standard questions. Does anyone have any health conditions? Any pets? Do any of the pets have health conditions? Who pays the car insurance? Have you considered switching to Geico? And one last question. When did you two split up?
Split up? What do you mean, when did we split up? We're together and happier than ever.
Look, I'm not stupid. I could smell what was happening the second you walked in here. Young love turned fertile, then life happened and you split up.
We didn't. We're, fighting, Ángel and I. We love one another.
Hey, it's okay. Dude, you could at least rub your pretend fiancé's back.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're lying, but I don't care. Look around this office. Nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Thank you, Chewy. And you know how it's paid for? By folks like you, who just want to live in peace in the U.S. There's nothing wrong with that. But for now, I'm gonna have to clock out.
You're quitting?
Could you at least point us towards another paralegal then?
You two will get denied by anyone else in this office, trust me. I'm your best bet.
What are you saying?
Relax. Everything's fine. I just think that maybe we can help each other.
Go on. We're listening.
Ángel, don't admit to anything, you fool. They're a paralegal.
I mean, we could take our real engagement elsewhere, but if we didn't, what would you need from us?
I'm gonna level with you. I'm an artist at heart, my friends. My parents always told me, follow the money. But it's my dream to be a photographer. I've been working on my website, and I need sample pictures. You're a beautiful family. You've all got what the photographers call moneymakers.
Is this a joke? Because it's not funny. I could go out into the main office right now and tell your boss what you're doing.
No, please don't. Look, I know what judges want when they're reviewing applications. You have a good shot. If you look like you've been a cohesive family for 10 years. You put some high-quality photos in that file, only a cold-hearted judge could deny you. I mean, just look at Chuy's face.
I don't like this one bit. Come on, Chewy, we're leaving.
Leah, wait. Val knows what they're doing. Maybe they're a little loosey-goosey on the rules, but they weren't wrong about us.
Really, this is better for you too, Leah. I saw how you looked at Ángel when he kissed you. If you work with me, you won't have to put on a love show except in front of the camera. And you'll get some nice family portraits out of it.
I don't know.
For free!
Please?
It's your visa on the line, Ángel. If you want to put your life in a dreamer's hands, so be it.
Hey, Leah! Over here! Wow, is this your whole family?
Isn't that what you asked for? Family portraits?
Hi there, I'm Mallory. Feel free to ignore my sister.
Who invited you, Mallory? I only invited Mom because Val thought Grandma should be in the photos.
I thought it'd be a nice addition, since you all live together.
When did that happen?
It didn't really happen, fool. That's the story we're writing into Angel's visa application.
Leah, are you being nice over here to our paralegal?
No.
Ouch! What'd you do that for?
To knock some sense into you. This nice person is helping us out. Don't forget, Val is doing you a bigger favor than you are to them. That mug of yours isn't going to get Val's website much attention. Ángel, on the other hand...
What is wrong with you? You're my mom. You're supposed to be like, oh, my sweet daughter. She's so beautiful and kind to help out her douchey ex.
That doesn't sound like Mom at all. She calls Ángel your hot baby daddy.
I call it like it is.
Sorry, Val. You'll have to excuse my entire family. They're all insane. But anyway, tell me about starting your own photography business.
Daddy's pretending to be a monster.
Nom, 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 nom.
Daddy! Stop! Don't eat me!
Val, shouldn't you be snapping some of these precious candid moments, or are you too busy flirting with my sister?
Oh, shoot. Yes. This is gold.
Why are you treating Val like the enemy? You're lucky they didn't blacklist you and Ángel at every lawyer's office in town.
I can't figure out why they'd want to help us. Mom's rude, but she's right. We're not that beautiful, especially not Ángel.
It's not really about your faces, idiot. Val's been wanting to leave their job and pursue their dream, but there'd never been a right time. Then you and Ángel show up, totally without a plan, but willing to take a risk for Chuy. They felt inspired.
Val said all that?
Yeah. Well, no. I only just met them, but I can see it in their eyes. They're a sensitive soul.
You move fast, Mal.
I'm either making a great career move, or you are just the most stunning family on Earth. These photos are incredible.
What are the odds this is going to all work out, Val?
50-50, unfortunately. We'll do our very best with the application, but the decision really lies with the judge. And you never know. Is the judge in a good mood? Are they hangry? Does the judge have a soft spot for kiddos? You know, typical law stuff.
Daddy, look at me!
That was awesome. That shot of Grandma running away from the squirrel was hilarious.
That squirrel was after my nuts.
Mom, watch your mouth. Your grandson is present.
What? That squirrel did want her nuts, Auntie.
What's the plan from here? I want to know how many more times I've got to pretend to like Ángel.
Oh, Leah. Shouldn't you ask how many times Ángel has to pretend to like you?
Well, I'd like to stage a few more shots. What else do you like to do as a family?
These two don't do anything as a family except bicker like an old married couple. I bet if they stood in front of the judge and argued, the judge would believe they were together right away. But Chewy turned out perfect, didn't you? He's so considerate and thoughtful. He'll make a great president one day.
Why did you never say stuff like that to me or Mallory growing up?
Well, it sounds to me like this party's over. Thanks so much, Val.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, speak soon. Adios.
Hey guys. I think I've had enough family time. I'm going to walk home from here. So, Val, need any help loading stuff into your car? I've got 2 perfectly strong hands here.
Sure.
So.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Anything.
Well, how was I? You know, as your photographer? Was it a fun experience? Did I make you feel comfortable?
If I was writing a Yelp review, I would give you 5 stars. I'd say you make the subjects feel really special.
Well, it's a pretty easy task when the subject is so intriguing.
I don't think anyone has ever called me intriguing before.
That surprises me. So, tell me about you.
What's there to say? I TA one section of a gender studies class at Metro, and I'm actually living with my mom while I figure the rest out. I love cinema and Judith Butler.
Your family really is fascinating.
The dynamics are a little blurry since Leah had Chewy so young. Chewy feels like my sibling more than my nephew, and Leah feels more like a friend than a sister. And sometimes my mom feels like my daughter. Hey, can I ask you a question? And you owe me an honest answer since I'm giving you a 5-star Yelp review.
I'm an open book.
You're not just some fraud lawyer, are you? You're really trying to help my family out?
I'm a paralegal. And yes, I'm trying to help. So, can I give you a ride home?
Sure.
Oh, Chewy, tell me what you need. Are you hungry? Do you need a change? Hold on, baby. Mommy's gonna call Daddy and see where he's at.
Hola, you've reached Ángel. Sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message after the beep.
Ángel, where are you? Your shift ended hours ago. Do you hear your son crying? Come home now.
Hello? Uh-oh. Someone sounds unhappy.
Some two sound unhappy. Mommy, he's been crying for hours. I don't know how to make it stop.
Put the phone up to Chewy's mouth. Let me hear what kind of cry it is. Ah, those are definitely gas pains. Give Chewy gas relief drops and rub his belly. Push around a little to help move the air through.
Seriously? How can you tell by his cry?
You and Mallory both had terrible stomachs. It's genetics from your father, by the way. He's also why you both have short tempers. Let's pray little Chewy didn't inherit that.
Fever, sinus congestion. Gas relief for baby. If Chewy got a bad tummy from me, I hate to think of what he'll inherit from his dad. Poor communication, immaturity.
Oh, shush. Ángel isn't immature. He's acting his age. You're both kids, Leah. Give him some grace. Be grateful he's still around, paying the bills so you can stay at home with Chuy and go to school. Compared to your father, Ángel is...
Do you know how hard it's been to take online classes while taking care of Chuy by myself? I'm about to flunk out. Ángel pays the bills, but... how long does this medicine take to kick in?
I told you, rub Chuy's tummy.
Okay, easy there.
I knew it.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Trust me, Ángel is a keeper. He'll grow up. He just needs time. Boys mature slower than girls.
Boys mature slower than girls is just an excuse for men to act like children forever. Wow, poor Chuy must have been exhausted. He's already dozing off.
Enjoy this. You'll miss these days.
I highly doubt that. Maybe if I had a good partner, but I have the suspicion I'll look back on these days and think about what a dud Ángel has been. Speaking of, Ángel is home, and he's in the car with some girl.
Thanks for the ride.
Mom, I've got to go.
Remember, Leah, if you kill Ángel, I'll be the one raising your son.
Ángel! That was a family heirloom from my grandmother.
Hey, Leah, you're always saying your grandma had terrible taste.
In men. My abuelo was always getting drunk too. He'd come home and inhale everything inside the kitchen. It must be a family curse. I clearly have terrible taste in men too.
Take it easy, mi amor.
I'm too tired to take it easy. Tell me, Ángel, how many times have you been here to put Chuy to sleep? Or, God forbid, gotten up in the middle of the night to help me?
One of us has to get up early and go to work in the mornings, Leah.
So where have you been tonight? Didn't your shift end at 6? I finally got Chuy to sleep, so you've just missed another night with your son to go out drinking. And who was that chick who dropped you off?
I went out for a beer after work with my coworker who, yes, happens to be a girl, so what? You know, you should go out and have a beer once in a while.
Great idea! I'll take my fake ID and go get a cold one. Should I take Chuy with me? I can breastfeed him at the bar.
Come on. I don't want to fight.
Ángel, I was up all night with Chuy and I spent the entire day trying to soothe him when I needed to be doing homework. Then you get home and you've been having drinks with some girl and I just...
Daisy is my coworker. Nothing else. I had a little too much to drink and I didn't want to drive home drunk. That's why you think I was being responsible.
Well, no, I don't want you drunk driving. But do you think one of your homeboys could give you a ride next time?
Sure, baby. Now come sit down. Let me rub your feet. Tell me how I can help.
Look, I know we're both young and you want to have fun, but we had a baby. I need you to hurry up and grow up.
I get it. I'm just trying to figure out how to be 23 and a dad.
I told you when I got pregnant this would be hard, and you were all, I know, Leah, but we're a family. We can do anything together.
What can I do now?
Right now? That Chuy's asleep? I have an essay due in my online writing class tonight. I haven't been able to focus, and I'm definitely going to flunk out.
Aye. Leah, go do your homework. I'll look after Chuy. I've never loved anybody more than I love this sleeping cherub.
Still a cherub?
Go, amor. You'll be okay out here. Morning, mi amor. Did you finish your essay?
Oh, yes. And you let me sleep in on a Saturday morning? Lucky me.
I know I was a little drunk when I got here last night.
A little?
Okay, a lotto. But I remember everything you said. I'm gonna step up my daddy game. You just watch.
Hi, my baby. Good morning.
Hey, where's my good morning kiss?
You stick around for a full 24 hours and we can discuss a kiss. Oh, what?
Well, someone called out from work today and asked me if I could cover their shift.
And you're gonna take it? You've already worked 6 shifts this week. Is Daisy going to be there?
It's Saturday night, Leah. It's the best shift for tips. And we need the money.
You didn't answer my question. Is Daisy going to be there?
I have no idea. I don't keep tabs on her schedule. Look, I don't want to go either. But one Saturday evening, we'll pay for our cell phones this month.
Fine, go. I'll take care of Chewy on my own. Again.
Don't guilt trip me. I know it sucks, but it won't be so bad tonight. I'm first cut, so I'll be home early. Early enough to put Chewy down for bed, I promise.
Sure, Ángel.
Come on, Leah, don't be mad. I'll be here.
Chewy goes to sleep at 8 p.m.
Hello.
There's something fishy going on, Mallory. I can smell it.
What are you going to do about it? You can't, forbid him from working with Daisy.
I've got a better plan than that. We're going to catch Ángel in the act.
Ooh, like the investigators on Cheaters? I love that show. Oh my god, we need a cameraman. Should I tell Mom?
No, this isn't TV, Mallory. I have a suspicion that Ángel won't be able to resist a drink after work. We'll stake out the parking lot of the bar and see if Ángel shows up, then we'll barge in. I'll tell Ángel what a terrible dad he's been and that I'm taking Chewy and leaving. Then Daisy can have his cheating butt.
Oh, Leah, maybe it's not what you think.
Don't act so naive, Mallory. Ángel is sweet, but he's an idiot.
Mom! Mom! Mom, I'm on the phone! Put the receiver down!
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Put the phone down. I'm talking to Leah.
Your manners. Honestly,
Mom, wait! I need a babysitting favor.
Yuck. This is Ángel's favorite bar? It looks like an old office building.
Yelp says it's a dive bar, whatever that means.
There aren't even windows. How are we going to know what mischief he's up to in there?
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Well, I'm 20 and a half. Do you think the bartender will let it slide if I tell him what's up?
Doubt it. Sounds like Ángel is a regular here.
Ángel said he was picking up this Saturday night shift to pay our cell phone bills. Meanwhile, if he wasn't blowing through his money at this dump, I bet we might have more than $5 in our savings account.
Better than racking up a bunch of credit card debt in your name like Dad did to Mom.
Why does everyone always compare Ángel to Dad? Like, of course a McDouble looks delicious next to a piece of crap, but if we compare it to, say, a prime rib, then the McDouble looks like a pretty cheap excuse for a cheeseburger.
Ángel is the cheeseburger in this analogy, right?
It's like everyone is convinced Ángel is a saint because of our dad, but he's much worse. And Mom is always going on about how he's just a kid. Oh, Leah, give him time to mature, blah, blah, blah. But I'm 2 years younger than he is. Why do I have to be so grown up?
Well, I'm 2 years younger than you, and I'm infinitely more mature. Just look at me. In my first year of college, and I haven't gained a single pound of the freshman 15, and I'm passing all my classes, including Spanish, and I haven't gotten any of my girlfriends pregnant.
This isn't the freshman 15, thank you. It's leftovers from birthing a child. You think you'd be doing as well in school if you were trying to wipe your baby's butt all day?
I'm just teasing. I don't know how you're doing it. I read in my women's studies class that being a mom is equivalent to 2 full-time jobs.
Thank you. Could you please tell Ángel that?
I can. I'll show him the data.
Oh my god, look at what the cat dragged in.
No way. He really came?
Yep, and it's 7:30. He should be heading home to tuck Chewy in. That lying, cheating...
Look! Someone is getting out of his car. Oh, it's a girl wearing stilettos to this place?
Oh, I knew it. He's such a liar.
Oh my god. Did he just put his hand on her lower back?
That's it. I'm going in after him.
Leah, wait. We can't be in there. We're underage.
I don't care. I'll have the cops arrest him for being a piece of...
Don't get into trouble. You have a baby at home.
Ángel!
Leah, what are you doing here?
Ángel, you have lied to me for the last time. I'm done.
Leah, please, let me explain.
Hello, everyone. Oh, hello, security guard. Just here to collect my sister, both of age, 22 and 24 years young.
Mallory? Why is Mallory here? Where's Chewie?
She's here with me to look for you. How could you, Ángel? Do you really hate being a dad so much that you couldn't have one single night where you took care of Chewie?
It's not what you think, Leah. I was coming in for one quick beer after work. I was going to make it home in time to put Chewie down, I swear.
Oh, a quick drink? Then why is Daisy with you?
She wanted an after-work drink too. It's not just the two of us. A bunch of people are meeting here. Watch, within 2 minutes, someone else, a dude from work is going to walk through that door.
Must be nice to go out for a drink with your friends after work when your girlfriend is at home with the baby.
I think what Leah is trying to say is that taking care of Chewie is a lot of work, and she needs your help.
Shut up, Mallory. What I'm saying is I need a boyfriend who respects me and isn't at the bar with his floozy side chicks.
Oh, mi amor, it's not like that at all.
Don't you mi amor me. You don't love me.
I do. I'm trying to find a way to be a dad and my own person. I want to hang out with friends and have one beer before coming home and putting Chewie to bed.
Chewie deserves a dad who wants to skip going out with his friends to come home and spend time with him, Ángel. Don't you get it? I feel like I'm raising this baby on my own and I'm sick of it.
I will come home right now and put Chewie to sleep.
No, Ángel, you blew it yet again.
You're always talking about what I'm doing wrong, but what about you, huh? You show up here with your teenage sister causing a scene? I'm undocumented, Leah. If the cops come because of this little stunt...
The cops aren't going to come.
That's what you think. Because it doesn't affect you. Always telling me to grow up. You need to grow up.
Look, I'm sorry for causing a scene, but you're still...
Every time I come home, you're breathing down my neck, telling me that I need to be doing something better. I feel like I'm walking into detention or something. I'm doing everything, but it is never enough. I'm tired of never feeling appreciated.
Well, sounds like we're both pretty miserable, huh? I'm moving back in with my mom and Mallory. You've shown me I know how to raise a baby on my own. You have your fun.
Leah. Wait, Leah!
Great idea to come to Six Flags, Val. I've never seen Chewie so excited. I'll cherish these pictures forever.
Aw, I'm glad.
You probably captured every time Leah has looked at me kindly in the last 8 years. I'll cherish these forever.
Don't get too pumped, Ángel. I was acting.
I know you well enough to know when you're faking it, Leah.
Trust me, you never knew when I was faking it.
Get out of here. We're the loves of each other's lives.
Loves of each other's lives, huh?
Please. He was dating his coworker the next week.
Hey, I was heartbroken. Daisy was a rebound.
Poor Daisy.
Mommy, look! It's Bugs Bunny!
I love having my own personal photographer. I hope Mallory keeps you around after our wedding next week, Val.
What do you mean?
Oh, Val. There are no secrets in this family. Be warned.
Bobby! I wanted to play the top toss!
Well, duty calls.
Hey, Ángel? There's no line at Shipwreck Falls. We should go.
Let's wait. What if Mal and Leah want to ride?
Now closing the gate.
Look, I need to talk to you, and it needs to stay just between us. Come on.
Is this about Mallory? Because I already know everything that happened. I wasn't kidding when I said this family overshares.
It's not about Mallory. It's about your visa application.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, it will be.
Daddy! Look down here! You're so high up!
See you on the splash side, my boy. You're starting to scare me, Val. Am I in trouble? Did your law firm figure out you're helping me and Leah with a fraud marriage?
No. Ángel, it's about me. Look, I'm not who I said I was.
Huh? You're not Val Hunt, paralegal from Denver's Choice Immigration Law Firm?
No, I'm not.
Then who are you?
I'm Val Wiseman, child of Hank Wiseman, the man behind Wiseman and Associates, Denver's Choice Immigration Law Firm.
You work for your dad? Oh. Oh God, here comes a drop!
No, I'm not a paralegal, Ángel!
What is wrong with you? Why would you tell me that on the free fall?
In case you reacted poorly. Then it'd look like it was from the drop. Look, I don't want Mallory to know about any of this. Not until I make it right. I really like her. I don't want her to think I'm just a screw-up.
Mallory? You're worried about your little crush? What about my application?
Don't worry, okay? I've already figured it out. I talked to my dad and...
You told your dad
Oh, he's used to this kind of stuff from me. He feels bad for your family getting caught up in one of my, admittedly, harebrained schemes, and he's scared you'll sue the firm.
We could sue?
Yeah. Well, it'd be hard, you know. It's a law firm, full of lawyers.
I don't understand. Why would you pretend to be a paralegal in the first place?
I don't know. I was just in the office that day to meet my dad for lunch, and then you three came in, obviously faking your romance, and I wanted to help. I thought, I'm not a lawyer, but I am excellent at improv. I've got nothing to lose. And how hard could some paperwork be? Pretty hard, turns out.
Oh my God, I'm screwed.
No, you're not. I promise.
How can I trust you, Val? I don't even know who you are.
Oh, come on. Haven't you ever made a mistake? I was just trying to help, but I got confused with some of the jargon, and I didn't want to hurt your chances. That's why I'm telling you now, before we file.
But how do we know one of your dad's lawyers will take on our case?
Oh, I know. The lawyer coming here to meet us is Tessa Hernandez. She'll help me out. She owes me one. I got her the job at my dad's firm.
Why would you invite her here? Why not go to her office on Monday? Leah's already 1 foot out on marrying me. If she hears about...
Daddy, your face was hilarious. There was a huge splash and it hit me like a wave. Look at me, I'm all wet. And look at Grandma's hair. She looks like a wet poodle.
It's its splash zone, not shampoo zone.
Ángel, you've got to see the ride photo. You look like you just received news of your own death.
I almost bought the wallet sizes just to keep you humble.
You can relax now, Ángel. You're not on the ride anymore.
Ha! Yeah.
I just love the Ferris wheel at sunset. We can see the whole of downtown Denver from up here. You know, Leah, you were conceived in one of these things.
Ew, you were just exposed like this?
It was at the very top. No one could see.
What does conceived mean?
It means deciding to have a baby.
I wonder what inspired your parents to conceive you, Val. I bet it was something special.
Gross. Get a room.
There's no way it was special. I bet it was penciled in by my dad's assistant. 4 p.m., conceive a child. 4:30, court hearing.
Oh, your dad is in law too?
Yep. Sure is.
Is that who inspired you to become a paralegal?
Kind of.
Tell us, Val. What's your favorite part about practicing law?
Oh, no need to pry into Val's business, everyone. This isn't an interrogation.
Yeah, leave Val be, Mallory. Relax.
Wow, Leah. That is the first time I've heard you tell someone else to relax.
Haha, very funny, Mom. So what? I'm in good spirits today.
I think you're finally learning a thing or two from Ángel about enjoying yourself.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Leah, don't act shy now. She's lying, Holly. Leah's been happy with me ever since I won Chewie a teddy bear at the ring toss.
Oh! I can see Roman Rapids! That's my favorite.
You should all ride it next. I'll probably sit it out so I can be on camera duty from the ledge. Ángel, you should, sit with me. We can, test out some of the things we're going to say to the judge.
Got it. Sure. Everyone, I'll sit with Val.
Elders and children are first.
After you, my lady.
Thanks.
Ah, saved again, Leah. You almost had to admit that you've been having a fun time with me today.
I think I'm having more fun with Chewie.
I'd say we're having fun as a family.
We really got lucky with Chewie, didn't we?
We did. He's so smart. Which he definitely gets from you.
Me? His mom, who's almost 30 and still in college?
Don't be so hard on yourself. It takes real dedication to keep trudging through school when you're a single mom.
You know, I feel like I've been waiting 8 years to hear you say that. Up for round 2 in the Ferris wheel?
Tessa! Hello? Where are you?
About 10 steps to your left, over by the corn dog wagon. If it isn't Val Wiseman. Looking good as ever, if I may say.
You lost your right to say anything when you left me for your hairdresser. After I made your career.
Oh, Val. You didn't make my career. You helped get me a job that I'm putting at risk to help you get out of yet another Val Wiseman scheme. But if it's of any interest, I left the hairdresser.
Tessa, I didn't ask you to come here so we could make up. This family needs your help. Are you in?
Well, I'll help. But I can't say I agree with the no making up part. So where is this Ángel anyway?
Up there.
I know I give you a hard time, Ángel, but I don't actually blame you. We had a baby young. The other plans we had for life had to adjust. And on the bright side, there's a good chance Chewie and I can graduate college together.
Well, I'm always here if you need to practice Espanol.
I think I would hire a real tutor next time.
Hey, I helped you pass that class.
You did. God, I was so in love with you. I was thinking of you the whole time I took that test. I told myself, just get an A, Leah, so you can call Ángel and tell him.
Our sessions were the highlight of my week. I'd spend the whole weekend praying it would hurry up and be Monday.
Those were the good old days.
It's been nice spending this time together. I know it's basically court appointed for you, but it confirms something for me.
Oh yeah? What's that?
That I've never stopped loving you.
Excuse me?
I've never stopped loving you. I know that I didn't grow up in time when we were younger, but what if we tried again now? What if we took this marriage seriously?
Are you being serious?
We have to get married for my application, so what if we just agreed to really be husband and wife in a nuclear family again?
I don't know what to say. I mean, we're always fighting.
We're always fighting because we're not together.
We're always fighting because you really let me down.
I know I did. But that was 8 years ago. I changed. Leah, you're the only person I want to be with. I've spent the last 8 years looking for someone to make me feel the way I felt for you. It's never happened.
You are a sweet talker, Ángel.
You can trust me, Leah. I'm a changed man. A grown-up.
Hey, who is that woman Val is talking to?
Hey, you two. How was the ride? Back in love?
I'd say we were never out of love.
Don't get cocky. But we're getting married for real, Val, if that's what you're asking. Are you okay, Val? You look worried. Who was that woman you were talking to?
What? No. I love this for you. Ángel, maybe we could...
Oh, right. Leah, do you want to head over to...
What's going on? Is this about that woman Val was just talking to?
What woman?
The woman who was standing right here. She was wearing a green pantsuit, a little dressed up for Six Flags. Ángel?
I didn't see anyone.
Yes, you did. I pointed her out on the Ferris wheel. Was that your girlfriend or something, Ángel?
What? No. Why would you jump to that conclusion? I just told you that I was in love with you. Why do you always suspect the worst of me?
Well, you two are obviously hiding something. Is she your girlfriend then, Val?
No. Ex-girlfriend. And a lawyer, actually, who has very generously agreed to come on board your case.
Why would we need a second lawyer?
Leah, I lied to you. I'm...
Val is not a paralegal, Leah. But that's okay, because...
What? Ángel, you knew about this?
I only found out today, and it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. When did you find out? Why didn't you tell me? You asked me to take our marriage seriously? My God, I've been fooled into the Ángel show all over again.
Hey, everyone. Is everything okay over here?
Leah, I meant what I said. I want to be with you.
Mallory, Ángel just told me Val's not a real lawyer.
Whoa, what?
But don't worry, Val's pantsuit-wearing girlfriend is apparently here to save the day.
What?
Ex-girlfriend.
I knew there was something fishy about you.
Mallory, Leah, quit causing a scene. What kind of example are you setting for Chewy?
I should have known. Proposing to me in a parking lot. Well, Ángel, like I said at the Pizza Palace, find some other woman to keep you in this country. What do I care?
What's going on? What about Daddy? Are you gonna have to leave, Daddy?
Oh, Chewy, honey,
No, Chewy. I'm getting a real lawyer on your daddy's case now.
Well, Ángel will need all the help he can get on his application because I am not marrying him. Mallory, Mom, Chewy, let's go. We're leaving.
Leave the pizza on the doorstep, please.
Hey, Ángel. It's just me, Val. No pizza.
Hi, Val. What are you doing here? You don't have any more bad news for me, do you?
No bad news. I'm just here to reassure you that your visa application is in good hands. Is that mustard on your shirt the same mustard from Six Flags, like 4 days ago?
Oh, yeah. A souvenir from the last good day of my life.
Everything is going to be okay. Tessa's a good lawyer, and she thinks you've got a great shot. After the wedding tomorrow, your application will be complete.
Didn't you hear Leah? She called the wedding off. My chances for the green card through my family are over. I think Leah really hates me now.
She doesn't hate you.
Did she tell you that?
Well, no. I haven't talked to her, but everything was just a misunderstanding. Surely she'll forgive that.
One time, I picked us up sandwiches from Cheba Hut, and I forgot to tell them to leave off the cheese for Leah. She didn't talk to me for a week.
That is pretty brutal. But your visa is on the line. Surely she'll hear you out. Haven't you tried calling her?
She can reach out to me. I get that I was wrong not to tell Leah you were a fake paralegal. But for her to assume I was hiding a secret girlfriend 2 minutes after I told her I was in love with her, that's ridiculous. That woman doesn't believe in me.
Mallory basically did the same thing to me. Leah called Tessa my girlfriend, and Mallory didn't even give me a chance to explain.
Those sisters. I'm telling you. I love Leah, but I'm starting to ask myself why.
What do you mean?
Why do I want to be with someone who clearly doesn't even like me very much? certainly doesn't respect me. And love. Maybe she was just dizzy from all the rides.
Look, Ángel, I understand you're mad at Leah, but she does love you. She's just proud. And she's hurt. And I hate to be blunt, but you two can work this out whenever, right? But your marriage appointment is tomorrow. If I could get Leah to marry you, are you still in?
I want to feel safe at home in the country where my son is more than anything. But I'm not sure that this is a good idea anymore. Maybe it's better if Leah and my futures are separate.
Ángel, don't throw away your shot at a green card because of some little fight. What about Juli? You two will always be connected through him.
Why don't you go tell Leah that?
I will. You know, if there's one perk to being a screw-up, it's becoming an expert at fixing mistakes.
Well, would you look at what the cat dragged in?
Hey, Holly. How's it going?
How do you think it's going? I've got 2 heartbroken daughters with one common enemy. And Leah's been sleeping on my couch because she got PAD. Again.
PAD?
Post-Ángel disorder? And it's all your fault.
Be gentle on me. I know I screwed up.
Well, that's the understatement of the decade.
I'm here to apologize to Mallory. Do you think she'll talk to me?
Oh, it's you. Goodbye.
Mallory, please open the door. Let me explain. It's not what you think. I had good intentions.
Go away, Val. You're a liar and a sociopath. How could there be any good intentions behind lying to a man applying for a green card?
How could you look at my grandbaby's sweet face and put his dad at risk? You should be in jail, Val Wiseman.
Looking back, it wasn't my finest plan. But as soon as I realized it was beyond me, I got Ángel in contact with Tessa Hernandez, my ex-girlfriend, but mostly a damn good lawyer. Look, Tessa works for my dad's firm, and she's agreed to take on Ángel's case pro bono because of the whole situation. Please don't sue my dad. He's already been taken to civil court because of me. He's losing his patience.
So that's why you're here? To try and save yourself? God, there's nothing redeemable about you, Val.
That's not why I'm here. I need your help. Ángel is totally heartbroken. I saw him this morning. He's a mess.
Is Ángel really heartbroken?
Yes. That's why I'm here. I can fix this. I just have to explain to Leah that I asked Ángel to lie because I didn't want you to know how badly I'd screwed up. He wasn't trying to betray Leah. He was just being a friend to me.
Don't trust a single word they're saying, Mom.
Hey, Leah!
Don't hey, Leah, me. If all this is true, then why didn't you just tell me in the first place?
I had a plan. I was going to introduce Ángel to Tessa so he could see with his own eyes that she was a real person with a fancy law degree. So he would know his visa was in good hands, and then everything went off without a hitch, and Ángel's application was submitted for approval. I was going to come clean. That way, no one would have had to freak out and the wedding wouldn't have been ruined.
Well, you certainly saved the wedding from being ruined. Look, Val, how do I know you two aren't just lying for one another now? Ángel kept your secret from me, his fiancé.
Oh, taking that role pretty seriously, aren't you, Leah?
Well, I did consider it after Ángel said he still loved me. I must have been dizzy from all the rides to believe him. You know, Val, I lived 8 years without Ángel. Then we met you and did all those stupid photo shoots and spent all this extra time together, and suddenly I was confessing my love to him, and now my whole life has imploded.
Oh, Leah, enough with the waterworks. Nothing imploded. I see this as a blessing.
How could this be a blessing?
Because you two are clearly meant for one another. Leah, if a man still loves you after giving him attitude for 8 whole years and you're storming out on him at Six Flags because of a lawyer working for free for him, then he's pretty damn dedicated. And when you get over yourself and stop nagging on the guy for even 2 minutes, you've got hearts in your eyes.
I know I jumped to a conclusion, but can you blame me? Ángel has a pretty ugly track record.
God. See? This is your biggest problem. You always assume the worst of Ángel. If you wanted to know who Tessa was, you should have just listened to him.
I don't really want any dating advice from you.
I never thought I would say this, but Mom kinda has a point, Leah.
Or you, Mallory. You just got played by the world's biggest liar. Why is everyone ganging up on me all the time? I'm not the bad guy.
Because we want you to marry Daddy.
Amen, Shui. Ángel is in love with you, but that doesn't mean anything until you forgive him for the past and give him a fresh chance.
Leah, you're so worried that Ángel hasn't grown up, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself if you've changed? That poor man got conned too. And you let Ángel down when he needed you most. Your nuptial appointment is tomorrow morning. That poor man is probably feeling like his dreams of residency have just sailed off. You need to get over there and tell him that you're sorry.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Why should I apologize? Val is the one who tricked everyone. They should be saying sorry.
Val already owned up to their mistake. It's called forgiveness, Leah. Maybe you should look it up in the dictionary.
Burn, Mom.
If you're so forgiving, Mallory, then why aren't you giving Val a big ol' reunion kiss?
Our situation is totally different from Ángel and Leah. What makes you think I'd want anything to do with a fraud paralegal?
I'm not a fraud paralegal. I quit at Six Flags. Please. I'm falling for you, Mallory. I'm just a person on my knees begging for a second chance.
Your father never once got on his knees for me. Not even when he proposed. I had just given birth to Leah, and he said, well, since we've got a kid now, think we should tie the knot? I was still splayed open.
Ew. Get up, Val. I'll make you a deal. If you can fix this big mess of yours and get Ángel and Leah to the altar tomorrow, then I'll think about forgiving you.
But that's too easy. Leah, call Ángel right now and tell him you'll be at the wedding appointment tomorrow afternoon.
Well,
What? You love Ángel. Ángel loves you. You're destined to be together.
It's not about loving Ángel, it's...
Leah, are you really so proud you can't be honest in front of a fake paralegal?
No. Mom, Leah can't exactly go to the appointment tomorrow. See, we kind of canceled the appointment for the wedding once we got home from Six Flags, out of spite.
Oh, Lord and Savior, where did I go wrong with these girls? You're both so petty. What?
You're not exactly a role model for forgiveness, Holly. You're pretty tough on Leah and Mallory's dad.
So really, it's your fault that we did this.
It shouldn't be too hard to get another appointment. Let me just look online. Oh, the next available time slot is in 6 months.
Too bad you weren't a scam ordained minister, Val.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
That was a joke.
Hold up. Says here on Google that I can become an ordained minister in less than an hour online. Leah, your wedding is back on. We can have a wedding here tomorrow at the same time.
How are we going to pull that off?
I'll be the flower boy.
Gender nonconformative. I like it.
I can build a simple wedding arch in the backyard. I'll make it look really nice.
And I'll take care of turning Leah into a beautiful bride.
Sounds nice and all, but you can't have a wedding without a groom.
She's got a point.
That's true.
I am in love with Ángel. I do want to do this, but I've been such a jerk. I really blew it at Six Flags. He hasn't tried to call me once. I don't know if he'll forgive me.
Finally, a taste of your own medicine.
Let me handle this, Leah. Ángel and me are kind of friends now. I'll tell him that you're sorry and that you're really ready to be there for him this time. Beautiful bouquet? Check. Bride looks amazing? Check. Flower boy is adorable? Check. And wow, this arch looks incredible.
Thanks. I have a million splinters to show for it.
I can bring a pair of tweezers on our next date?
Val, there you are. Where's Ángel? I haven't heard from him. Did he accept my apology when you went to talk to him yesterday? What?
I may have forgotten to go see Ángel. I was very busy studying to become your minister.
There isn't going to be a wedding without a groom.
Well, you could go. Isn't it better if you two have, one discussion about getting married and finally forgiving one another and cherishing each other for the rest of your lives anyway? There's no rush. I'm available until 6. Then I've got another wedding to officiate.
You were ordained yesterday. How do you already have another wedding to go to?
Craigslist.
It's bad luck for the bride and groom to see one another on their wedding day.
Fine. I'll talk to him. Anything in particular you want me to say?
Just tell Ángel I love him, and I promise to always be on his side and never his enemy. Just tell him that I don't want to go another day not telling him that he's more than enough for me, just the way he is and the way he's always been. He's everything I want and need.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Stunning.
Are those your vows, Leah? Sorry, I haven't written mine yet. The wedding invite got to me a little late.
Ángel? You're here, but how did you know?
A flower boy's gotta do what a flower boy's gotta do.
Chewy, I love you. And Ángel, I love you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I heard your vows. Now it's my turn. Leah, I promise to always support you. I promise to be the best father and husband. I really love you, Leah.
Leah, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Ángel, do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then by the power vested in me, you may now kiss the bride.
Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
Oh my god.
I love you, Mom!
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
What on earth are you yelling about? Mallory? Oh, Ángel. Wow, you look wonderful.
You kids are married and officially done with your visa application.
What? Wait, you got married and you didn't wait for me? Do it again.
Whoops. Ángel? Leah? Ready for the encore yet? God, I stuffed it up again.
Oh, come here, Val. You've earned this at least.
Hey, Mal. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How was I as an ordained minister? I think this is my true calling.
Crushing on the meet cute you just heard? Share with your friends by posting a screenshot of what you're listening to and tagging us on Instagram. And join the New Romantics, Meet Cute's exclusive listening club to share your reactions, meet other cuties, and get cool perks like sneak peeks at upcoming series, early listening, and more. Click on the link in our episode notes to join now.
Hey, small business leaders. Have you ever thought there's got to be an easier way to do all this busy work? With JustWorks all-in-one platform, you can check all the boxes, run payroll in 90 seconds, access premium benefits, take care of tax reports, and even hire internationally through JustWorks EOR. Any questions? Reach out to expert staff for real human support. Plus, transparent pricing guaranteed. Visit justworks.com/podcast to join the thousands of small businesses that trust JustWorks to take care of payroll, benefits, compliance, and more.